What happens to a woman emotionally, mentally after giving birth? Hello, you beautiful people of the planet Earth. Welcome to another episode of Life Learner. So, today our topic is very sensitive and serious, and I don't know what got to me and why I decided to talk about this topic, but I feel like because I got home from that 2-day conference of New Skin, where I got really inspired by mostly all the women in there that were really focused and they knew their whys and they were really able to achieve their goals. I just want to somehow uplift and I want to breathe life into, the women out there, however way I can. So I feel like this topic is not really talked about, but it's something that really, really happens. It's ugly. It's something that is real, and it gets to the very best of us, and it will shake you to your core. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is what happens to a woman emotionally, mentally after giving birth. Now, it may be different for someone who is actually, planning to have a child compared to like having a child by accident. I'm just going to talk about it in a way wherein it more often than not it occurs because of the hormones, the changes in our body. First thing that will happen is, which is normal, I'm not saying normal, but it usually does happen, but not really talked about, is one, postpartum depression. So I'm going to talk about my experience, okay, because that's the only way I can solidify and explain properly based on my experience. I can't talk about someone else's experience. I can talk about mine and hoping I can help you depending, from all the strategies that I used on me and really come out of that depression. You are going to go through like a cycle. It's a phase. Like, you're going to be happy and excited because you got this beautiful, bundle of joy, and then suddenly your hormones crash and you start to negative self-talk. Your mind will start to go really negative on you. And for me, it was when I got home and I had to change my son's diaper for the very first time when we got home. So for me, I was, how we are. Like, if you had a normal birth or C-section, it doesn't matter. But for me, I had a C-section, emergency C-section. I was already tired. Everything changed in an instant. Like, my life changed 180 degree. And then when I got home, I had to change his diaper. I didn't have any sleep. Everything started to be hectic from the time that we realized we had to rush to the hospital, because I feel like that was already the day, but I had to wait 2 days after. I was in labor for 2.5 days. I was already very tired. I wasn't eating. I didn't have any strength to actually do it. Like, I didn't know how I was going to do it because I was very, very tired and I didn't have the energy to do it. So, because you're tired, of course, it's natural that your mindset is not in a positive state. So when I got home, I didn't have any sleep. You will not sleep until, I don't know, maybe your kids are 5 or 6. Yes, I hate to break it up to you moms, but That is the real deal. So yeah, when we got home, I had to change his diaper for the very first time. That's where it all sunk in. That's when it hit me. I am a mother now. And when I was wiping his bum, I was like, I thought to myself, is this my life now? I'm gonna be wiping someone else's shit for the rest of forever. I didn't know how to take that, and I was like, is this it? Is this motherhood? I didn't have the proper mindset because, again, I was tired, I wasn't sleeping, it was just me. My mom was there to help out and, wash the baby bottles, but it was just me. At night, when it gets dark, my skin would hurt because I know I wasn't going to be sleeping, and I'm just going to be, up all night. So yeah, that's the point when it sunk in. I'm a mom now. Life has literally changed. I thought, I was just going to be worrying about myself, looking after me, but now there's this other human being I have to really take care of and I'm responsible for. And nobody has ever talked about postpartum depression. I was really depressed. I questioned everything, like, was this the right decision? Like, it was really difficult. It was a difficult phase of my life. My body changed. I ballooned. I think I doubled in size. And I didn't even, when I look at my photos now, I kind of feel for that woman in the photo. Sometimes I feel like crying, and I feel like if only there was a way that I could have talked to you before this all happened. I would have told her, that woman in the photo, which was me, I would have told her, you're going to go through a lot. And there's also this part of me that I wanted to tell her, you're so amazing. Like, I don't know how you did it, but you're very inspiring. And I salute you and I feel for you. And then when I looked at that photo, I just really wanted to hug myself and really, just give her the love and the care that she needed at that time. I'm teary-eyed, so no, that's really how I felt when I looked at that photo. That was the fattest me I've ever been in my life. And your body will change. I didn't recognize myself, and I looked in the mirror and said, I can't possibly love another person if I'm not happy with me, and I don't even recognize myself in front of the mirror. So I had to do something. And imagine that, like, I was a career woman, I was focused, I had an ambition, I had a plan, I had a ladder I needed to climb. And that all changed. My priorities have shifted after, and had to give that up for a little bit. Do not think that, motherhood will actually kill your dreams. No, it may slow you down, but it's up to you. Some people were, motherhood is just like nothing, but for some, it's quite challenging. Yeah, so yes, you're going to go through a postpartum depression. You are going to question yourself, like, who am I? Do I even know myself? You're going to question yourself, like, do I still know who I am? Especially because your body will change. It will stretch. You're going to grow. You're going to not recognize yourself, and it's up to you if you want to take action, but I would suggest this is going to be difficult to take in. I'm going to tell you, if I say you have to wait for like maybe 5, 6, even a year, it's up to you. Wait until body is ready for you to actually get back into physical training, get back into your postpartum physique. But I tell you, even if I say, just wait and just enjoy your baby, it's gonna be difficult, because why would you tell me this, wait until my baby is grown up, or wait until at least a year, but you don't recognize yourself. How can you love yourself when you don't recognize yourself? So most moms would actually post like snapback photos after like literally 2 or 3 days. I don't know why we do that. I really don't. It's not helping. But part of me, I get it, because we want to grab hold into this identity that we had before we had a child, and we really don't care about how how other women would feel. Some women would feel envious about how you're able to snap back into your pre-pregnancy body. But I don't know about you, but it doesn't help, and it's not good for other women to see that, because they're also struggling mentally, emotionally, and physically. But I also get why we do that. I also get why we post it. It's because we also want to see for ourselves, like, oh, I'm able to snap back. This is still me. This is my identity. I get that. But yeah, I'm not against it. I'm not for it. I'm just saying I understand. So those are mostly 2 things that would change, that are really critical for you to be aware of, and know that it happens to all of us, and you have to have the right support. Most women won't get that support. Most women will just, we're going to do this because that's how we are. We are mothers, we are nurturing, and we most of the time we forget how to take care of ourselves. But know that if you seek help will be available. So I think that's what I wanted to talk to you about in this video. And let me know in the comments below what you want me to talk about in the next episode. But thank you for your time. Thank you for taking the time and watching this and listening to me. And I really would appreciate if you like and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Namaste.